Once the woodwork was complete, the time had come to lay the flexible track around the tight curves as far as the entrance to the station. I'll be dealing with the techniques of laying track later when I come to look at the station. I had hoped to use my locomotive and 3-coach push-pull set, the Davos Pendelzug, for this line, but unfortunately I found it was a little bit too long for the amount of space I had for the station. So I was not able to use that. I'd laid out the track in the station temporarily to see how it would work. But there are plenty of other locomotives and coaches we can use for this station, for this service, and the push-pull set can be used alongside the Allegra and the Glacier Express set on the other line to the fiddle yard. So here I'm running a test train up the gradient to see how this stock copes with the tight curves and the steep grades, and it all passed with flying colours. It's great fun just watching it go around these curves, and imagine it if the train were just coming out of a tunnel mouth there and making its way along there before entering another tunnel and curving round out of sight into the station. I can't actually drive the train into the station yet because the track is only temporarily laid in order to try out train lengths. You can't actually drive on it yet. I've just begun the very early stages of building up the mountain scenery around the railway at this point. Some of it's going to be difficult to reach eventually, and in any case it's good to be able to see how it's going to look when finished. Laying flexible track always requires care, and with the very sharp curves needed on these spiral tunnels on this layout, even more care than usual is needed, but the principles remain the same as they always are. The sleepers need trimming back from the points where rails come together so that they can actually fit. The rails need to be cut to length, and that is particularly tricky on a curve, particularly a very sharp curve. And then the rails at the ends where they've been cut need to be filed to make sure that the rail joiners can slide neatly underneath them without fouling the sleepers. And then it all has to be fitted very carefully together, making sure that all is smooth so that the trains move over them smoothly without derailing. Straight track needs to look straight, and particularly where two tracks run together like here, the tracks need to be parallel. As you can see, the left-hand one there would need some adjustment. It hadn't been pinned down when I took that photograph. A few test trains are then run using various combinations of locomotives and rolling stock to make sure that the track works and that trains can run on it smoothly. This particular run, which you're watching here, does show up a derailment towards the end, where something hasn't quite made it round the very end of the curve into the station at the top. So that resulted in a need for some adjustments to be made, both to the rolling stock and to the track. Those adjustments have since been made, and now all runs very smoothly, though there are still some items of rolling stock which I won't use on this line.